So you want to switch to mouse and key, or maybe you want to try it out. You know, I'm going to give you guys 4 things you need to know or should be aware of before switching to mouse and key, or things you should expect when switching or trying it out. So number 1 on that list is that your sensitivity, your mouse sensitivity, is probably going to need to be a lot lower than you think it is. I see a lot of people that come in my Twitch stream and ask me what sensitivity I play on, and they tell me theirs, and they're shocked at how low I play on my mouse sensitivity. You know, one thing that you need to keep in mind is that Call of Duty is controller dominant. Okay, you know, majority of people play controller, and controller does have an advantage at close range gunfights. You know, I think they both have their advantages and disadvantages, but in Call of Duty, a majority of your gunfights are going to be close range, and so when you're playing at really high sensitivity, your shot, unless you're really good, hey, you know, prove me wrong, sure, but majority of you guys are gonna miss a lot of crucial, you know, shots in those gunfights, which could make or break those gunfights. So my suggestion is to play on pick a sensitivity that you feel comfortable with, you know, but isn't super high, you know. So when I first started switching to mouse and key, and I started playing on mouse and keyboard, my sensitivity, I believe, was 6.5 in game, and then my ADS sensitivity, which means that it's going to be lower when you're aiming down sight, it's going to be 0.85 of whatever your overall sensitivity is. So like I said, I started out at 6.5 with like 0.9 or 0.8 ADS multiplier, and I play on 800 DPI. So that was my sensitivity. I slowly lowered it and got comfortable, and this has been my sensitivity for a good amount of time. And when I say slowly lowered it, I'm talking about like, okay, I played a month on this sensitivity. Let me lower it a little bit. Don't switch your sensitivity a bunch, just like, because a lot of mouse and keyboard is muscle memory. So if you're constantly switching, your muscles aren't going to get used to okay, I have to move my hand this far in order to get to this like this part of my screen, you know what I mean? So pick a sensitivity, preferably, you know, maybe start at 800 DPI in 6, 800 DPI in 5 sensitivity with like the 0.85, 0.9, whatever you're comfortable with, and then, you know, slowly work from there. Alrighty. Number 2 on my list of things you need to know is keybinds. So your default keybinds will probably get you, you know, to a certain, you know, skill in this game. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my keybinds on what I use. I changed things up when I first started playing mouse and key. Hopefully this helps you guys. If not, oh well. So movement, I have mine on my slide behavior on tap. Majority of people are gonna have that. Crouch behavior is toggle, prone toggle, automatic airborne mantles disabled. Sprint tactical behavior toggle, automatic sprint. I play on auto tac sprint, so I don't even need to click shift really. Walk behavior is hold. Walk speed's 45% of normal speed. Parachute auto deploy, have that disabled, guys. Hold to use is disabled. So here's the juice. Okay, all this is default. The WASD. Okay, WSAD. E is my button, my action button to pick things up and open doors and such. Jumping is space. Crouch and slide. So I have mine on toggle, which means that if I click C or my mouse button, I have 2 mouse buttons on my Logitech mouse. One of them is my crouch. So if I click it once, I'm gonna go down. If I click it again, I'm gonna go up. Okay, so I have it on my mouse. That's just what I've always played with. If you guys can use C with your thumb and go from space to C all you want. I have it on my mouse button. Prone is left control. Get good at using your pinky. Okay, when I first started playing mouse and keyboard, totally forgot I had a pinky. I was trying to do everything with my ring finger, my middle finger, like it's a shit show. All right, use your pinky. It's really easy once you get you know, kind of used to it. Sit there and just, all you have to do is tap with your pinky. That's a benefit. That's an advantage of being on mouse and keyboard. Controller players have to hold their stick button or whatever button they use to crouch, and they have to hold it to crouch, then go prone. Mouse and keyboard players can go straight to prone. Drop shotting, we all know, is really good in this game. Alrighty. This, I don't have anything binded there. Shift and my steady aim whenever you're sniping is left, or sprint and my steady aim is left shift. Textures and sprays is T. Let's see what other keybinds we got here. Fire buttons default, aim down sights default. Reload is R. My weapons is on 1, and I use my scroll wheel. I know people say not to use it. I just in Call of Duty I don't really care a whole lot. In Apex I use my 1 and 2, but Call of Duty I just use my scroll wheel, you know. Probably a bad idea, but whatever. Weapon mount, I don't really use weapon mounting a whole lot, but it's Z. Alternate fire is default, I believe it's B, but my Discord button, my foot pedal is actually a B key. So whenever I use my Discord mute button, it types in B. So I was constantly changing the rate of fire, so I had to switch it to a different you know, keybind, which is J. I don't really use it that often. Melee is V is in Victor. My grenade is G, also my mouse button, so crouch and my grenade button. So it just works for me. Whatever works for you guys, you know. If this helps you guys, then hell yeah. Tactical, so my stun or heartbeat, whatever you guys use, is Q. It's right there next to W, so it's really easy to get with your ring finger. Armor plate is 4. I've seen some people switch it to their mouse button or something else like that, and you know, but 4 works for me. I also have it set to plate all, so I only have to click it once and it'll put all the plates on unless I cancel it. Some people forget that you can change that setting, and they sit there and clicking 4, just trying to like, okay, 1 2 3, you know, all your plates. Night vision goggles, you don't really use that. Field upgrade is X, so your dead silence. Your trophy system is X. Mission ability, I don't really know what that is. Weapon inspect I, blah blah blah. There's all that. Kill streaks, UAVs and stuff is going to be 3. Multiplayer is when you would use all these things. I think all of that is default. Pretty sure all this is default. So airplanes, I don't really fly airplanes. Use flares. Everything else here is pretty much default, guys. So yeah, that's like number 2 on the things you guys need to know. Keybinds, W. All right, number 3, guys. Number 3 on getting better at Warzone on mouse and keyboard, or just mouse and keyboard in general, is don't just play Warzone. Okay, don't just play this game. Go and play multiplayer, because if you're just now starting on a mouse and keyboard, you're not really comfortable getting in gunfights and stuff, you're gonna end up spending a whole lot of time, you know, looting, and then to take one gunfight and die. So you're not gonna get a whole lot of reps in those gunfights, you know. And now if you go and set up a bot lobby, or you hop into Modern Warfare's multiplayer or Vanguard's multiplayer, the movement's a little bit different there. So you want to go to Modern Warfare, but you can set up a bot lobby. I think I have another video on how to do that, and to just get you shooting AI, you know, they're not real people, they're just bots, but it's really good to get your like to build that muscle memory and get in the habit of drop shotting or b hopping and all that stuff. And I'll link that video down in the description below if you guys want to go check that out. It's really easy to do. Throw on some music, play some shoot against some bots, and then once you're feeling a little bit more comfortable, go hop into some Warzone, you know, just so you're not constantly landing, looting, dying, you know. And it just it could get discouraging, which leads me into my next thing, guys, is stay consistent. You are going to fail, okay? It's gonna happen, and that's how you get better, dude. You know, I spent a lot of time before I switched to controller. I mean, before I switched to mouse and keyboard from controller on my stream, I was playing a lot of mouse and keyboard off stream to get better, until I felt comfortable where I was like, okay, I think I can stream with mouse and keyboard, you know, and actually get better. You know, just keep trying, stay consistent. A lot of these people that you see that are playing mouse and keyboard and are just absolutely insane, like Pie Man, Pork, like all those guys, like Huskers, they have been playing mouse and keyboard for a very, very long time. I've been playing mouse and keyboard, maybe we're coming up on 2 years. I think June would be like 2 years, and I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. So stay consistent, you know, keep trying. Don't get frustrated. The best thing about this is that you can just learn from it, and you know that like you can improve. Okay, so don't stress it, have fun, you know. Most importantly, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and you know, follow me on Twitch if you guys want to see my content live as well. Love you guys, take it easy, have a wonderful day. Later.